just victory. It's an all-new spectacle. And it's happening now at Medieval Times Dinner and Tournament.
What's your major, baby?
Don't miss the excitement on the college edition of Millionaire. Roll Tide. Tonight at 6 on CBS 2.
My nose is busted.
Was she abused?
I don't remember getting hit.
Or did she do it to herself? Judge Judy.
I have a few serious questions.
Today at 3 on CBS 2.
It's Men versus Women. All new Survivor Amazon premieres CBS Thursday.
What do I have to do to convince you I mean business? I mean, it'd be a bloody shame to have to harm one of God's gorgeous, fuzzy little creatures, but I will if I have to. Do I have to, Simon?
No. I know you're serious.
Then no worries, mate. The rabbit gets to live, and so does your wife. Or not.
What are you doing home so early?
Well, checkups are quick when you're healthy. This must be your friend from back home?
Ma'am, the pleasure is mine.
Simon, aren't you gonna introduce us?
You must be the little missus. Simon, you sly pup, you've been holding out on me. She's far more lovely than you let on, you old so-and-so.
Oh, I like him already. And Snickers likes you too. Mr.
Shears. Bartleby Shears, at your service. Simon's old mate from years ago. I'm sure he goes on and on about me. I'm damn glad to meet you, Mrs. Fraser.
Is all of this absolutely necessary?
It's your call, Detective.
Uncuff, Mr. Travers.
Thank you, Detective Hughes. Evelyn, don't you think arresting me in the hospital and dragging me here in cuffs smacks of overkill? I am cognizant of the charges, aware of the process, and willing to cooperate.
Well, good. I'm hoping you'll be even more cooperative after spending the night behind bars.
You're not gonna lock him up. There's no way in hell I'm gonna let that happen.
Aaron!
Well, look at what the cat dragged in.
I was just telling Bert how you went in search of the timing belt. Tell me we're in business. I guess since you're empty-handed, then...
Yeah. I think they're expecting a shipment sometime today, so I'm gonna drop by later on.
It's a timing belt, people. Not the end of the world. Now get back to work.
Thanks a lot.
No sweat, second nature.
And that's all I need today is to lose my job, too.
Two? What happened with Lucy?
Well, I tried to talk to her, but she wouldn't listen. She doesn't want to see me anymore.
I'm sorry, Aaron. I was hoping that you would change your mind or something.
No, you weren't, but forget it. And I don't want to talk about this to you or anybody else. I'm gonna get changed. I'll be right back.
Take your time. I'm not going anywhere.
All for me.
Oh, that depends. You mean me or the sandwiches?
Oh, I mean all.
No, you always do. How's Lucy?
She doesn't want to talk much after that thing with Aaron. I was hoping maybe you could use some of your womanly wiles to get her to open up.
You know, you can't rush these things. When she needs me, she'll come to me. Do you want some lunch?
No, Mallory called.
Mallory?
Yeah.
You mean the publicist from Monte Carlo? What does she want? Her severance pay?
No. Vanity's magazine wants to run a spread on some of Carly's designs. She's been trying to keep them off as long as possible, but the editor's beginning to suspect something is up. She's trying, but she can't keep it up much longer.
Well, that's quite the quandary.
Oh.
Is Carly still the chief designer for Monte Carlo?
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, yeah.
Well, how about as far as Carly's concerned?
Well, she doesn't have anything better going on in her life at the moment.
Yes, except for an illegitimate child and a husband and ex-lover and cousin who wish her dead. Other than that...
Yes, you're right. She has nothing going on in her life at the moment, so she might as well sketch. Huh? Listen, Monte Carlo is going to be one of the many jewels in your crown.
Well, for the conquering hero, one for the road.
I shall return.
Good luck. Well, what do you say, Bear? I personally loathe eating alone. Shall we chow down and then perhaps hibernate? No?
Rosanna, did my father leave?
Oh, hi. Yes, just a minute ago. You just missed him.
It's good. Actually, I need to know something, but you can't tell my dad.
Okay. What's on your mind?
It's kind of private. Okay, well, I was kind of wondering, how do you tell if you're not a virgin anymore?
Hang on, keep your shirt on.
Don't worry. From now on, that's exactly what I intend to do. Especially around you.
Did you know that regular pads are designed to best fit a size 6? Hey, we're not all a size 6. So areas of our panties are unprotected. That's why there's always maximum protection for sizes 14 plus. Longer front and back with wider flexi wings for the best coverage available from Always. Finally, something just for me. Always expect more protection.
My flight gets in at 8.
Perfect.
Hey, do you ever wear that black sweater I gave you?
Only every time I miss you.
It must be gray by now.
Oh, so gray.
Wear it tonight.
Tonight?
Always thinking about you. 'Cause a love like this won't fade away. And there's nothing.
You're 2 years old, which means you're developing a strong sense of self. This week, yourself is a superhero. You're wearing Pampers Easy Ups. They go up easy, and they fit just like underwear. To you, they're super underwear. Easy Ups, inspired by toddlers, created by Pampers.
I use Herbal Essences shampoo. Oh, that smells good. You see, I'm into herbs and botanicals like angelica and marigold to revitalize. Oh, naturally, of course. Every hair on my head.
Herbal Essences, a totally organic experience.
Yes, yes, yes.
This is what I go through every morning.
Comfort. It's what makes your baby happy. That's why there's Carnation GoodStart, the only routine formula whose proteins are broken down to be easy to digest. They're called comfort proteins, and only GoodStart has them. Carnation GoodStart from Nestle.
Go! I done struck gold!
That's good.
And
And that's better. Like new Cookies and. A crunchy cookie, that's good. And your favorite candy, that's better. Cookies and is better.
The higher cost of bouncing a check. A consumer alert on tonight's CBS Evening News.
The Price is Right is back in prime time, and the $1 million prize is still up for grabs.
It's the biggest giveaway in Price is Right history.
The Price is Right $1 Million Spectacular, CBS tonight.
Nice place you've got here. Oh, any little ones yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, pity.
Well, that could be changing any minute.
Oh, nothing quite like young lovers there. Every moment's just ripe with possibilities.
So, you guys know each other a long time?
Oh, Simon's my favorite old drinking buddy from years back until some beautiful Sheila domesticated him.
Oh, he's not that domesticated. Actually, if you guys want a guy's night out, then I'm totally cool with it. I think wives should be understanding about those things, don't you?
Well, aren't you just as sweet as sugar?
Actually, Bart was leaving when you got here, honey. So why don't I walk you out to the car and we can, discuss that business on the way?
Business?
Oh, it's kind of embarrassing to talk about, actually. I was in Chicago and I ran short on funds. Then I remembered my mate was out here conquering the wild Midwest, and he was good enough to float me a 50 till the missus can squeeze some through the wire.
Oh, Simon. What? We can do better than a 50.
No,
No,
he doesn't.
no,
It's
here.
fine, hon.
Here. Any friend of Simon's is a friend of mine. Let's see what we got. 100?
Katie, no, I couldn't.
Oh, no, we insist. You have to take it, right?
Well, that's right generous of you. She's 1 in 10 million, Simon. If I were you, I would take extra special care of this one. We wouldn't want anything to happen to her.
I can't concentrate on this wreck. I can't concentrate on anything right now.
Just give a girl some notice next time you're about to flip out.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I know I've been a real big pain today.
And I've been really good about not saying I told you so. But what is it gonna take for you to realize that it's time to get over her? But hey, I'm not saying a word.
Good.
Okay, but just hear me out. I know you think you and Lucy are in love and everything, but is this really your definition of love, getting kicked to the curb every other minute?
It's not as simple as that, okay?
You've been accused of burning down a barn, scarring Lucy's precious leg in a motorcycle accident, making her run halfway across the country with you. And you know what? I'm sure her father blames you for making her miss most of her senior year in high school. And what does Lucy do during all
She's
this?
trying to get her life back. And we're not having this conversation right now.
And I'm trying to get my life back too. Why? Because I put myself on the line for you over and over again. So I think I'm entitled to say that this great love affair that you think you have going on, you're in it all by yourself.
Are you through yet?
No! When someone loves you, they don't keep hurting you the way Lucy's done. The way I see it, she isn't even a decent friend.
What brought up this, question about your virginity?
You promise you won't tell my father any part of this conversation?
Absolutely, I promise. Your secrets are safe with me. But I have to tell you, if I think that this is something that your father should know, I'm going to do everything in my power to convince you to tell him yourself.
All right. Okay, Aaron told me that he and I
made love.
Yeah, while we were on the road in some barn.
And you're wondering whether it actually happened or not. You have no memory of this.
I remember next to nothing about being away. I know I had a fight with Allison towards the end, but that's pretty much it. I even had to ask her about that, and that's when she told me it was because I found out Aaron had slept with some girl in North Carolina.
And Aaron denied that?
Yeah, and now I don't know who to believe.
Do you think that Aaron would say that the two of you had made love if it weren't true?
Maybe.
And what would be his reason for that?
I don't know. Maybe to distract me from thinking there was another girl. Okay, so what if he is telling the truth? Did I do what he said we did? Because if we did, then I must have really loved him. If I loved him that much, Rosanna, how can I throw that away?
Ah, me and my Kesnov. Shouldn't you be at the hospital? Pouring concrete instead of booze?
It's non-alcoholic and it's none of your business.
Everything is my business. Listen, I heard Molly had taken up residency, but she's not in her room. Do you have any ideas?
Yeah, I got an idea. Hire yourself a private detective, find out where Molly is. I'm sure your fiancé can arrange it. We want with Molly anyway.
Carly Tenney. Since it's a safe bet she's not with Jack, I figured who better to put me onto her than Molly.
Drive on out to Milltown.
Carly's not there.
But Jack is. You find Jack, you'll find Molly.
Molly and Jack? Together?
In every sense of the word.
Does Carly know?
No. She's in Cancun. She and Jack are supposed to go there for their honeymoon.
She went alone?
Parker.
Ah, good. A real man. So, Carly takes off with Parker on her honeymoon, and Molly takes up with Jack. This is too bad. You ought to mix in a little Joe with that. Lester, can we have a cup of coffee for our friends?
You can believe whatever you want, man. I gotta go to work.
Yeah, so do I. Thank you, Lester.
What can I do for you today?
Actually, Jack, it's what I can do for you. You are officially off the hook.
Off the hook, like, all that in a bag of chips?
No. Thank you. I just want to say thank you. I appreciate the fact that you let me use you to make Mike jump to all the wrong conclusions in my
Well, I
hotel
don't care
room.
what his conclusions are. No, we don't have to explain anything to anybody, Molly.
Especially Mike. But I want to explain to him what he really saw that night.
Yeah? What did he see?
Two really good friends, mad as hell, ripping each other's clothes off and coming seconds from doing something that they could never take back.
Let him think what he wants. Let them all think what they want.
By all, are you talking about Carly?
No, by all, I'm saying the entire general population of Oakdale.
Jack, you're talking about Carly, admit it. You are, because you know that if she found out that the love of her life, her husband, had sex with her former best friend and cousin, it would kick things up a notch. They did unto us, and she would think that we did unto them. The perfect act of sweet revenge.
Yeah.
But there was no revenge. We both know that. Because somebody came to his senses and found some kind of self-control.
Is that what you want to tell Mike?
It's what I need to tell Mike, Jack, before this whole thing blows up in our faces.
I've always talked fast.
Ooh, give me 55, come on, 25, come on, I'll give you 1, 2, 20.
But the chemo slowed me right down. For the first time ever, I was too tired to work.
If you're on chemo and feel tired, you may be anemic.
Time to go, Charlie.
Talk to your doctor about Procrit for chemotherapy-related anemia in patients with most kinds of cancer. Procrit can help you regain red blood cells, and more red blood cells can mean more strength.
Okay, folks, I'm back.
Procrit is proven and safe. In studies, only diarrhea and edema occurred more often with Procrit than placebo.
In this business, you gotta be fast.
My best potty training advice is you gotta aim. Don't use too much toilet paper or you're gonna have to use one of these. Water, not before bedtime.
The best advice is to use pull-ups training pants. Pull-ups help kids grow up.
I'm a big kid now.
My bathroom can't be too clean, so I use this Pine Sol cleaner instead of Mr. Clean. Because to equal the bathroom cleaning power in this one bottle of Pine Sol, you'd have to buy 3 bottles of him. I want the power of Pine Sol.
When diet and exercise fail, adding Lipitor can help lower your total cholesterol 29 to 45%. Lipitor is not for everyone, including people with liver disease or possible liver problems, and women who are nursing, pregnant, or may become pregnant. Simple blood tests are needed to check for liver problems. Tell your doctor about other medications you are taking, or if you experience muscle pain or weakness, as they may be a sign of serious side effects. 1 in 5 people has high cholesterol. Millions need treatment. For less cholesterol, ask your doctor if Lipitor is right for you.
You from Chef Boyardee. You pizzazz a rollie. Pepperoni, lots of cheese, make it ravioli. Please avoid for Chef Boyardee.
Check it out. Cheesy ravioli that tastes like pepperoni pizza. That's what you get with new Pepperoni Pizzazzaroli. It's positively pizza-rific. Thank goodness.
For Chef Boyardee.
Try new cheesy burger too.
By age 50, if you're just wishing for good health, good luck. Help improve your odds with Caltrate. The same Caltrate shown in a clinical study to help stop bone loss may also help reduce the risk of recurrent colon polyps. It's never too late for Caltrate.
Introducing a new overnight laxative, Freelax. These have stimulants that can disturb your system and cause cramps. Freelax is different. It's stimulant-free and cramp-free. It's new, different, it's Freelax.
It works overnight and no cramps. Freelax.
All right, mate, you've had your fun. You're gonna have to start taking me a little more seriously, mate. I need your answer, and soon. And don't make the mistake of going and talking to the cops about me again. We wouldn't want anything to happen to that beautiful wife of yours.
You stay the hell away from my wife.
It's in your hands, mate. Toodaloo.
Interesting character. Seems like fun.
Yeah, bud, yeah, he's a real life right.
You know, when he asked if we had any kids, it got me thinking. I don't know why I was so adamant about waiting till we get to Australia to start getting pregnant. What are we waiting for? Let's get serious about this.
Yeah, I thought we were serious.
Well, of course, we've been practicing and everything, but I say we get rid of the birth control now instead of next month. What's wrong?
Nothing.
I mean, I totally understand. If you have doubts, it's natural.
Look, I don't have any doubts, hon. I never dreamed of having a family until I met you.
So there's nothing stopping us now.
Look, I want to start a family with you, Katie, I do, but...
But what?
I gotta go.
You gotta go? Where?
It's been running a little roughly lately. I should take it to the garage.
Right at this moment?
Yeah. No, it's way overdue for service.
Okay, I'll come with you.
No, it's fine. Please, just stay here. I won't be long.
Okay. While you're gone, I'll get things ready to start on the little one.
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
You look out tight when I go, okay?
I love you too.
Just lock up tight.
The man just got out of the hospital, and you're gonna try to bury him in a jail cell without a trial? What kind of power trip is this, Evelyn?
This is no power trip, Jessica. This is me trying to salvage the DA's office after you and your lover dragged it through the mud.
What did Evelyn have to say?
She keeps pressing that Marshall be held without bail, keeps insisting he's a flight risk. Can you believe this?
All right, Jessica, she's under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, well, we're all under a lot of pressure, Margot. How are you holding up?
I'm fine.
I'm going to try to convince the judge to set a reasonable bail.
Jessica.
Yeah.
Look, I know what you're up against. So no matter what happens. Thanks.
thanked you at least a couple million times for everything you've done to help me out, haven't I?
Sure, yeah, you appreciate me. What girl doesn't want to be appreciated?
Allison, if I've said something wrong...
Never mind. You go on and keep wasting away over a girl who doesn't even care you exist. I know I'll never measure up to her, so why should I even try?
Whoa, what is that supposed to mean? You wouldn't measure up to Lucy?
It's all the fumes, you know? It goes straight to my head. I'm not even making sense anymore. Just pretend I'm not even here like you usually do.
Now, Allison, we have to talk about this.
There's nothing to talk about. I've forgotten about it, and so should you. Now, we better get some work done around here if we're gonna keep our jobs.
Okay, better let me help you with that, okay?
No, I can't keep on relying on you, right? Time to fly solo? All right, so this thingy's hooked up to that thingy over there, and then the fluid goes through the tube, which is hooked up to the almighty distributor cap. And that's where all the action is, the distributor cap. You ought to rename it the Lucy cap, right?
What are you trying to do, Allison?
This thing won't budge!
You want to tell Mike the truth? Feel free, but don't do it because you're worried about things blowing up in my face. My marriage is over. Whatever Carly hears or doesn't hear, I don't give a damn.
Yeah, well, I do. You're a better man than that, Jack. You proved it in my hotel room. So you might say your marriage is over, but we both know you still love Carly.
I'll get over it, Mal.
Come on, you guys have risen from the ashes hundreds of times before marriages survive betrayals, Jack.
Yeah, well, she betrayed you. Don't forget. You want something to eat?
No. And yeah. And I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to trust her or anybody else ever again, but I'm talking about you.
Well, let's talk about you. Why do you want to tell Mike the truth? Is it because you're worried that he's going to tell Carly that he saw us together in your hotel room? Or is it because you still love the guy, Mal?
All I know is it feels really wrong to lie about us. And I don't want revenge. I just really want to get on with my life.
You're the one who started the... Okay, look, like I said before, whatever you want, it's fine with me.
There's something else I have to tell you. Something you're going to end up hating me for.
Something that's going to make me lose the best friend I have in Oakdale right now? Let's hear it.
Jack, I knew that Carly slept with somebody else the night before your wedding, and I knew it, and I didn't want to keep it a secret, but she made me.
Mal, forget about it. I don't hate you for that. You and Carly are closer than most sisters. I'm sure there's tons of secrets you keep for each other that you never tell anybody.
That's a conservative estimate.
You didn't even think to ask who the guy was, though. I mean...
She said it was Craig, and he went along with it until he found out she was pregnant.
Molly's car in Jack's driveway. You dirty dog.
So Craig knew all along. And he lied to protect Carly? Oh, this is too good to be true.
Exactly. You two rascals didn't waste a second, did you?
The Quilted Northern Quilters.
That's the new head quilter? They say no one knows more about luxury.
Ladies, welcome to Project Ultra.
Ultra?
Quilted Northern Ultra. Observe. On top, a layer of ultra-soft absorbent micro-quilts.
For the ultimate clean?
Correct. And beneath, another silky smooth layer of ultra-softness.
Ooh, the sheer luxury. Quilted Northern Ultra, the softest quilted northern ever.
Quilters, this is our finest hour.
Each Pepperidge Farm Sausalito cookie is loaded with chunks of rich chocolate and huge macadamia nuts. Once you get into it, it's hard to notice anything else. Pepperidge Farm, never have an ordinary day. Introducing Apple Pedialyte. Now when your kids have diarrhea, there's a great tasting new way to help prevent dehydration. Use Pedialyte instead of sugary drinks which can make diarrhea worse. New Apple Pedialyte. The taste is kid approved.
Accidents can happen anytime. That's why Geico's here 24 hours a day, every day.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
A blotch. A rough spot. A few dry patches. They stand between you and a healthy, radiant skin tone. But now there's Vaseline Healthy Body Complexion, a new lotion with Vaseline moisturizers, alpha hydroxy, and multivitamins. It works while you moisturize to help make the bad spots disappear. For more radiant skin tone all over, stick with new Vaseline Healthy Body Complexion.
Gums get no respect. No wonder over 75% of us have gum problems. So Reach created Max, clinically proven to reduce gingivitis. It massages gums and cleans hard-to-reach spots to help prevent gum disease. The Reach Max.
The angels play Cupid to 4 couples trying to find romance.
To love.
All new Touched by an Angel, CBS Saturday.
And now a word from BECKER'S Ted Danson.
You know what I hate? When those pinheads at the TV networks think they can pump up a program by adding some special guest star, like we're not going to watch what we want to watch without somebody tricking us into it. Don't you agree?
Well, when it's about me, I don't mind.
Frasier's Kelsey Grammer guest stars on a brand new BECKER'S CBS Sunday.
What a difference a day makes, especially when you call Empire today. In one day, we'll transform your rooms with beautiful carpet and custom window treatments. We'll bring a wide selection of colors and styles to choose from right at home and install your new carpet and window treatments the next day. With Empire today, you'll save 50%, plus no payments for 1 year. Call now. It's just one day, but what a difference.
800-588-2300 Empire.
At Jewel, it's always fresh and always priced to help you save. From private label items to special sale items to thousands of preferred card values all through the store. Use your preferred card for values like fresh green asparagus, $1.49 a pound, and crystal granulated sugar. A 4-pound bag is just 99 cents. Plus save on boneless ribeye steak. Get 2 for $5. And choose from over 200 items at our buy one, get one free sale. Fresh to your family from Jewel.
Shop Poolorama's $1 million factory clearance sale. Save 20 to 70 cents on the dollar. On truckloads of above-ground pools, hundreds of outdoor casual furniture sets, and more. Plus, get no payment, no interest financing for 6 full months during the $1 million factory clearance sale. Only at Poolorama.
The National Terror Alert goes up from yellow to orange. The details at 4:30.
Kirstie Alley and Delroy Lindo. Profoundly Normal, CBS Sunday.
What do you want, Montgomery?
I was looking for Molly.
Well, you found her.
Yes, Mike Casino said you might be here.
Mike?
Yes, I ran into him at the Lakeview Lounge. I suppose he was sitting around waiting for you. Anyway, I told him I went up to your room. He said you might be over here.
Why were you looking for me, Greg?
I thought you could tell me where I might find Carly.
Well, we're no longer joined at the hip, so...
She's in Cancun, Craig. Now, why don't you jet off there and have a real affair with her instead of just a made-up one you guys conjured up to throw us off track?
I see you've been brought up to date, Jack. That must be novel for you. And it turns out I'm not the one you should have worried about. How ironic.
Yeah, you must feel like a jerk, though. All the time and money you spent trying to get her into your bed, and all it took was an old flame and a bottle of champagne.
Oh, I got her into bed. At least I had the sense to get out, which is more than I could say for the two of you. Molly, this rebound roulette, you know, is fraught with peril. Jack is married, etc., etc. And Jack, I am surprised that you've taken advantage of Molly.
Off. Jack didn't take advantage of anybody. For the record, I'm the one that came on to Jack.
Mom. He doesn't need to know all the details. Molly's a very desirable woman, Greg. We're both consenting adults. If we don't have a problem with our relationship, why should he? In fact, why don't we throw all of our keys into a punch bowl, huh? Play some musical beds. Mike can take another shot at Rosanna, and you can have Carly if you want her. Hold on just a second. I'll find her for you.
Simon!
Okay, hey.
What? The celebration's over? What are you doing here?
I just came to have a word to Jack, but he seems to be on vacation, so I'll just...
Well, is there anything that I can help you with?
Wrong move, Simon. Now let's make sure your first mistake is your last mistake.
You know, I think I know how you might feel. Betrayed, let down, unsure of everyone's motives. I've spent a great deal of my life in that place, and it's no place for a girl like you. You know, no matter what happens with Aaron, you have the rest of your life ahead of you. And a broken heart does heal. I'm living proof. You'll fall in love again. There are tons of wonderful, unforgettable men out there who will love you, and you could love them if you let them. You will love again, and you'll be happy.
You wouldn't know that by looking at me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dump all this in your lap.
It's okay. It's what family's for. And we're almost family, right?
Right. Well, I mean, how are you doing? I'm not the only person who's been in the hospital lately. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Not gonna be running any marathons anytime soon.
Well, I kind of meant, Dad told me what kind of operation it was.
Yes, I know what you meant. And I'm fine. You know, I'm not gonna be having any children of my own, and I've accepted that, and I know there's nothing I can do to change that, so.
Did you want children? I'm so sorry, Rosanna. Is that why you're being so nice to me?
Oh, don't think that.
I don't. I feel like I'm safe with you. Like you really care about me, and that's why I want to trust you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you cry.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm happy. Really. And I'm so proud. You know, I know I could never take Sierra's place. I would never try. But I promised her that I would look after you. I would try my best to take care of you. And the fact that you trust me, I feel so honored. Really, I promise you. I'll do everything I can to never let you down.
When you have a laxative you can trust, you can relax without worrying when, where, or how it will work. Maybe that's why more doctors recommend Dulcolax than any other overnight laxative. It's gentle enough for sensitive stomachs, yet strong enough for complete relief. Guaranteed. Relax. Trust Dulcolax. For overnight relief, guaranteed. And now there's new Dulcolax stool softener. Make yourself comfortable.
What's cooking? A new recipe idea from Mrs. Dash. Coat chicken breasts in a mixture of Parmesan cheese, breadcrumbs, and Mrs. Dash original blend. Sauté in olive oil, add fresh lemon juice, and serve over pasta. It's 100% robust flavor.
Think we could save it?
Quick, get the oxygen.
ZN stains killing your carpet? Save it with new Woolite Oxy-Deep, the only spray that's oxygen activated to permanently remove set-in stains better. Oxy-Deep cleans deep. New from Woolite.
It's stretchable. It's springy. It's absolutely new. Only Huggies makes a cover that's as flexible as you. For our most amazing Huggies Supreme diapers. First diapers ever where most everything stretches. The cover, the front, the back, and all the way around. Huggies Supreme, our tops in comfort, our best fit ever too. The ultimate in care for you.
Now
you can shave half as often with Jergens Naturally Smooth Shave Minimizing Moisturizer. Get seriously smooth legs you can't help but show off. Jergens Shave Minimizing Moisturizer. Love your body.
Comfort. It's what makes your baby happy. That's why there's Carnation GoodStart, the only routine formula whose proteins are broken down to be easy to digest. They're called comfort proteins, and only GoodStart has them. Carnation GoodStart from Nestle.
Only new Oust air sanitizer kills odor-causing bacteria in the air.
I thought Lysol was an air sanitizer.
It's true, Lysol works on surfaces, but it's not meant for the air. Only Oust air sanitizer kills 99.9% of odor-causing bacteria in the air.
Oust is an air sanitizer.
It doesn't just cover up the odors, it eliminates them.
Spray the Oust spray, and it eliminates whatever odor there was. It smells really clean. I think it's great.
Get odor-causing bacteria out with new Oust air sanitizer. S.C. Johnson, a family company.
I love it.
A killer faces execution. Now his brother's getting revenge on the cop who put him there.
There's going to be 2 executions tonight.
An all-new hack, CBS tonight. CBS Sunday.
I'm so happy.
2 special people.
Retarded persons shall not marry.
Would stop at nothing to become a family.
We gotta show the world we like everybody else.
Kirstie Alley and Delroy Lindo in a remarkable true story. Profoundly Normal. CBS Sunday.
Ew, I'm covered in oil. This is so gross.
You give a whole new meaning to the term grease monkey, man.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, come on, Allison. You have to admit, that was funny.
Imagine how funny it would be for me to see you covered in an oil slick.
Oh, you wouldn't do that.
Give me one reason not to.
Because I just got these clean, okay? All right already. Okay, I'll get you a soda. Is that cool? You want a soda?
And half your sandwich.
Okay, you drive a hard bargain. Just relax with that thing, okay?
Thanks. I like this.
Turkey and Swiss?
Hang out with you. I like hanging out with you more than any other guy I've ever known. More than anyone, maybe.
Right. A girl like you gets a kick out of hanging out in a garage eating a turkey Swiss sandwich.
Well, what kind of girl am I?
No, a party girl. Girls who have been around.
What makes you so sure I'm so experienced?
Oh, come on, Allison, you know.
No, tell me.
How about the way you treat Lucy? How you always tease her about being a virgin? I mean, it's nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, it's just that you and Lucy are 2 totally different girls. That's all.
More different than you know. You don't know the first thing about me.
I can read you like a book.
If you could, then you know why it bothered me so much that you slept with Lucy.
Bothered you? Why?
Because she lost her virginity before me. Making love for the first time is supposed to be this major milestone. And to think I've waited practically my whole life for it, and then not even being able to remember whether it happened or not.
It'll all come back to you.
But a doctor could tell me.
Yes, he could, technically. But accessing all of the emotions attached, that's up to you.
I'm glad you're here. I could never talk about this with my father. And my mom, she'd be on the first flight back to Oakdale.
Well, you know, it wouldn't be so bad to tell your mom now, would it?
Yeah, but it always ends up the same when she comes back here. My mom and my dad wind up angry with each other. I don't think anyone wants that. Especially you. You've got a wedding to plan. You know what you said today? It sounded like you've had a lot of heartbreak in the past. I'm glad you found love again. I'm glad my dad makes you happy.
You know, your dad really wants your happiness. He really loves you. But you have to decide what makes you happy. And you have to believe that if you take baby steps and are patient, you're going to remember what's right. And I promise you, I'll help you as much as I can.
You will?
Yes, sure. I mean, why not?
Well, can we start now?
Sure. How about we start by making a list of everything you remember about Aaron? Okay?
Okay.
So, you're honestly going to try and tell me that you're here looking for Jack Snyder when you should be home celebrating with your beautiful blonde wife?
Oh, it's just a guy thing, you know. No big deal.
Is everything all right?
All right. Yeah, no, it couldn't be better. Good.
Because, I mean, forgive me for asking, but you do seem just a little jumpy, so is there anything I can do for you?
Excuse me, Detective.
What?
The guy being interrogated is asking for a glass of water so we can take some pills.
Oh, get him a glass of water so you can take some pills. Simon!
Harley, hi.
Again, Mrs.?
Mrs., please, call me Katie. Come on in.
Sorry to disappoint you, but your old drinking buddy is out for a while.
No matter. It's, you I wanted to see.
Me?
I was wondering if you could do me a favor.
When you have acid reflux disease, heartburn boils up again and again.
As bad as the heartburn can be, the real threat is what lies beneath.
Over time, that burning acid could wear away the lining of your esophagus. And even if your heartburn symptoms aren't severe, the damage can be.
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
Your doctor knows about a purple pill called Nexium. Nexium goes to the source of the problem, actually reducing the amount of acid your body creates.
For many people, one prescription Nexium a day provides complete 24-hour
Day and night heartburn relief.
And importantly, Nexium is proven to heal acid reflux erosions in the esophagus. Other serious stomach conditions may still exist. The most common side effects of Nexium are headache, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. Talk to your doctor and call this number for more information and a free trial offer for Nexium.
Relieve the heartburn, heal the damage. It's possible with the purple pill called Nexium.
Every day, the Northeast wakes up to billions of allergens, from dogs and dust to mold and maples. That's why there's CLARINEX. CLARINEX provides receptor protection to help block histamine. Get 24-hour non-drowsy allergy relief anywhere, anytime. Side effects are similar to sugar pill, including sore throat, dry mouth, and fatigue. Indoor allergies, outdoor allergies, wherever. Talk to your doctor about CLARINEX.
Can you lose weight and still live your life?
No problem. Slim Fast made it very easy.
I never felt deprived of anything, and I was losing weight.
Hey, we're talking choices.
Rich, creamy shakes, meal on the go bars.
Slim Fast has snack bars. You can take it anywhere.
Now let's talk taste.
Oh my gosh, the Slim Fast shakes are so delicious.
Just like a chocolate milkshake from an ice cream store, Slim Fast worked great for me.
And it just works for me.
And it felt like I was doing it the right way.
Slim Fast, it's your life. Feed it right.
Now you can actually make pores look smaller. Neutrogena Pore Refining Cleanser. Microbeads and alpha hydroxys exfoliate. Beta hydroxys clean deep into every pore, making pores look smaller. The smaller your pores look, the more beautiful your skin looks. Neutrogena Pore Refining Cleanser.
With feline pine, it's simple. To stop litter box odor, you need this. Feline pine destroys odor naturally, without chemicals. It absorbs moisture and odor like thousands of tiny sponges. The box stays dry and cleanups the snap. Feline pine stops odor, guaranteed.
On CBS Daytime.
You look incredible.
We do it in the name of love.
I just want you so much.
Happy Valentine's Day.
It was wonderful. It was for me too.
Next week on CBS.
After a day with a woman like you, I need some rest.
It's true. I love you.
I'll file all the necessary papers with Margot so we can get this ball rolling.
And I'll be a half a step behind you.
Jessica, I hope there are no hard feelings between us. I'm only doing my job.
Of course you are.
And if I were to do any special favors for you, everyone would think that I'm letting the former district attorneys get away with murder. And I'm letting Marshall walk just like he let Stenbeck walk. Can't afford to jeopardize my office for
Your temporary office, Evelyn. Don't get too comfortable.
That took long enough. How did it go?
Margot, don't start, okay?
Look, if you're here to take me to my cell, I'm ready.
No, she's here to tell her best friend what a huge mistake she's made.
I haven't said a thing.
Well, you don't have to.
What is going on?
Despite Evelyn's insistence that you're a flight risk, the judge wasn't 100% convinced, so she's released you into my custody. Put on your coat. We're going home.
Katie? Katie! Katie!
Simon gone with Barbary to help find a gift for his mum. Back in a few, can't wait to get started on that little project. God, no.
All right, that's it. I'm out of here.
Where you going?
Elsewhere.
What'd I do this time?
I say I'm a virgin, and you go all silent like I just said I had a sex change or something.
What was I supposed to say? Congratulations? Oh my God? What?
Forget it. I don't even know why I opened my big fat mouth in the first place. Just think I'm a bigger loser than before.
Allie, I don't think you're a loser. Matter of fact, I think we're very much alike. I mean, you're 1,000 times more intense.
I know, and I try to tone down, but sometimes I can't help it. I go all crazy and I go off the deep end sometimes, and I just do it because I care about you.
Well, I care about you too, Allie. That's why we're friends.
No, I mean, sometimes I look at you and I wish.
You wish what?
I wish you could look at me and see me, the real me. You know?
Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Don't do that again.
That's all you can remember about Aaron?
So far. I know it isn't much.
It's okay, it's all right. Don't put any pressure on yourself. You'll remember a little bit more, and we'll just keep working at it and see what makes sense, what doesn't, and pretty soon we'll have the whole truth.
Is this gonna get you in trouble with my father? I think all he really wants is for Aaron to disappear.
This is about you, knowing your own mind, right? And do you remember what you told me about my wedding, how I should have the wedding that I want, no matter what anybody else wants or thinks?
Yeah?
You have to have the life you want, Lucy.
Well, I don't know if I'm strong enough for that yet.
Well, you know, the Lucy I remember from before the accident, she was pretty strong. The thing I admired the most about her was the way she would stand up to anyone when she thought she was right.
I did?
Yeah. I could tell you quite a few stories, but I won't because I'm sure you will remember them in time. And don't worry about your dad being angry. I can handle him.
If you have something to say, Craig, just say it.
What makes you think I have something to say?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the way you've been staring at me for the last 5 minutes?
Sorry it took me so long, Craig's old boy, but here's Carly's itinerary right there for you in black and white.
Thank you, thank you. I'll get out of your hair so you two can get back to whatever you were doing.
I'd appreciate that.
Okay, look. Since you are obviously not deep enough to comprehend what's really going on between Jack and me, I would appreciate if you would keep it quiet to Rosanna, Carly, or whoever else might listen for that matter.
And why would I say anything? I'm too shallow to comprehend such complex issues.
Craig!
Oh, come on. I'm the very voice of discretion. Besides, Jack said we're all consenting adults. At least you two are.
So I guess the lie is still on.
Yes, this is Craig Montgomery. Can you get me on the first plane to Cancun?
Here's a little piece of information that could really help you. If you have diabetes and you're on Medicare, your testing supplies may be covered. Monitors, test strips, lancets. Type 1 or type 2 diabetes doesn't matter. Your diabetes testing supplies may be covered. Mine are. To find out if you qualify, call Liberty Medical. They make things easy. Liberty is a Medicare participating provider. They bill Medicare and your insurance company for you. There are no claim forms to fill out, nothing to pay up front. And Liberty delivers right to your door with no charge for shipping. It starts with a single, simple phone call. If you have diabetes and you're on